how it works into Christianity, being homosexual and that kind of lifestyle. Because I mean, I have a really good friend who he was raised Christian as well. When he told his parents, they told him that they wished that to have heard that he had murdered someone. I mean, there's no questioning that's not, I don't think anyone can agree that that's, or disagree that that's a wrong statement that's not morally, apt. But he claims that he said, I would not have chosen this for myself, but it is how I am.
Right.
And I just want your justification or logic behind that. I'm very curious to hear.
You bet. First point. I have to apologize to homosexuals for the way they have been viewed as some Christians, as inferior dirt. That is wrong. The value of a human being has nothing to do with their sexual practice. The value of a human being is based on the fact that we are all created in the image of God. Second point. In the same way that our lives are created for a purpose, to love and worship God and to love and serve each other, so our sexuality was created for a purpose. And we read about that purpose in Genesis 2:24. We read, for this reason a man shall leave his father and mother, be united to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Which means, I, through my heterosexual lust, and my homosexual friend, lesbian friend, through their practice of homosexual sex, we both have twisted and perverted the gift of human sexuality that God has given us. Third point. Jesus Christ bled and died on a cross to pay the penalty for my sexual sins, for the sexual sins of my homosexual and lesbian friends. Now the question is, am I going to rationalize my sinful behavior, or am I going to repent and ask Christ to forgive me and to give me the power to change? And the same question is alive and well for my homosexual lesbian friends. Fourth point. 10 years ago I was speaking right here, and two lesbians were sitting right there. And they raised their hand and they said, Cliff, you don't understand. When you say that homosexuality and lesbian is sinful, you're attacking our identity, who we are. And I said, I understand. Let me ask you, ladies, I am a heterosexual male. Do you think, as a heterosexual male, that I have a sex drive to have sex with just one woman? I was born this way. You were born the way you were. Just because we're born a certain way does not make it right. I'm born with a sex drive to have sex with as many good-looking women as I can. You're born with a sex drive to have sex with someone of the same sex. We both are broken. Jesus Christ offers to heal us by his grace. So now the simple question is, am I open to allowing Christ to change me? Or will I be God? Will I be in control? Now what is hell? Hell is simply God looking people in the face and saying, you lived to do your will be done for eternity. What is heaven? Heaven will be filled with people who say, God, your will be done. I've blown it, forgive me, have mercy on me, a sinner. Because Christ bled and died on a cross, God is more than willing to forgive and to give us life eternal. But if I stubbornly resist and justify my own immorality, God will judge me for that. That's how I think through that issue.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks, Ray.